I think the managers are incredibly responsible. I think the work what the LMA do, and I think what the managers give back and which they're trying to do, the help they're trying to give the FA Commission, for example, and I think the managers are, I think that would be a wrong thing to say about the managers.
I always respect anyone that is involved in the game and is got a position in the game, whichever the authority or the association it is. But I think it's very cheap to speak about the behavior of managers unless you've been in that position. So it would be great for anyone to trial it, and then it'll be easier to understand it because of the emotions. And there are many situations you have to control as a manager, and sometimes they're out of your hands, and it's quite frustrating to accept them. So I'll accept anyone's opinion towards that. I would always respect the opinion of a manager in those situations, because you have to be in that unique position to be able to comment.
But I don't think it's that bad. I don't see it. And the pressure, as you rightly say as well, the pressure of, managers losing their jobs now, a couple of bad results, you've seen the change rate. It's just incredible now. It's getting worse and worse and worse, and it'll only get worse in the future, I think, with more owners coming in who are billionaires who think they should be winning the league. They don't understand why they're not, because they've all been successful in their own right in their business world. So managers do get uptight. We've even seen the most placid of managers who we thought were placid when they used to be winning every week, sitting there like a professor. I remember reading, I've said before, Arsenal was the greatest example. When when they lost a few, went the season unbeaten, we could all sit there with a cigar in our mouth, When he started losing a few games, he's as big a nutter as the rest of them.
Human nature is a thing that, on occasions, your emotions can get the best of you, and football managers aren't immune to that. I think the paying public go to games and get emotionally involved, and managers have a specific role, obviously, and we're very conscious, more than most, about our behaviour, because there's managers' cams and cameras from wide angles and quite far away, so that the focus is on you from the first minute to the last. But listen, we're emotionally involved. If we weren't emotionally involved, we'd be criticised for being detached from the events on the pitch, so you can't have it both ways.
I think managers are the person in the game with more pressure on their shoulders. I think managers, they have the most difficult job in the game, plus the referees. And I think if in isolated occasions, managers, they lose their emotional control and they have a certain behavior that cannot be accepted by the authorities, in this case by the refs, I think we should be punished, but be punished in a way where people doesn't feel the managers are strange or weird or non-polite people or people without control.